As expected, New York City Deputy Mayor Sheena Wright has resigned from her post.
More breaking news, this time out of City Hall. First Deputy Mayor Sheena Wright has resigned amid ongoing federal investigations. And we just learned another member of the Adams administration has been arrested. News 4's Tracy Strahan joins us live from Lower Manhattan with all the breaking news here. Tracy.
Well, Mohammed Bahi submitted his resignation just yesterday.
Mohammed.
About 30 minutes ago, federal prosecutors announced that he is now under arrest. And before that, we learned about the resignation that appeared to be imminent of Sheena Wright. Wright was the first deputy mayor before this all happened. Just last month, the feds seized phones from the Harlem home that she shared with her now husband, Schools Chancellor David Banks, who had electronics seized as well and will be resigning next week instead of at the end of the year that he originally announced. Sheena Wright's departure comes after her brother-in-law, Philip Banks, the deputy mayor of public safety, announced his resignation yesterday. He's one of the mayor's closest allies and longtime friends. He also had electronic devices seized last month. Questions continue to swirl as to whether or not his brother, Terrence Banks, who's a consultant, received any special treatment for his clients when it came to the awarding of city contracts.
He reached out to me and stated, Eric, I'm looking to move on, and this is a good time to do so.
Other departures included Winnie Greco, the mayor's director of Asian Affairs, whose home was previously raided by the feds. Mohammed Bahi resigned as well. He worked in the mayor's community affairs unit, and News 4 has learned that federal prosecutors announced his arrest, saying he's charged with witness tampering and
So they basically just had a whole racket happening over there in New York. That's basically what y'all telling me. Y'all basically telling me that they had a whole racket popping off in New York. And so they was giving each other contracts. They was high-fiving. They was giving out favors and all of this stuff. And yes, I do believe that it was people that was benefiting financially from certain political positions of power. But I don't think that it was ever going to come to the wash until Eric Adams decided that he want to buck against the organization and the higher ups, and we all know who that is.
Destruction of records. Charging documents say this is all in connection with the ongoing Mayor Adams investigation to the 2021 campaign. Now, there was also a termination that was announced in all of this. Rana Abasova had been on leave from her position as director of protocol in the mayor's office.
They need to just clean the whole slate. Just go ahead and clean the whole slate. Just wipe the whole slate clean. Just get on up out of there, because we can't even keep up with the amount of people that's out here finessing in New York City. Is New York City one of the most corrupt cities on the face of the earth? Just curious. Do y'all think that New York City is one of the most corrupt places from a political perspective on the face of the earth?
International affairs. Now, prosecutors say she coordinated improper straw donations and luxury travel upgrades for the mayor and his campaign. It's believed she was
This is stupid. We're just going to go to the next story. It's no point even going to it. Eric Adams is saying that he's never going to surrender.
Another staff shakeup is rocking City Hall this morning. This time it is the first deputy mayor who joins a growing list of senior officials who have made their exit amid a federal corruption probe. Christina Fan joins us live from City Hall with the details on this. Christina.
Chicago. Everybody saying Chicago.
Good morning,
Chicago's
Mary.
worse?
A total of 7 high-ranking officials with the Adams administration have now left as 4 federal corruption probes swirl around City Hall. First Deputy Mayor Sheena Wright submitted her resignation on Monday following the resignation of her brother-in-law, Philip Banks, who served as the deputy mayor for public safety. And
how do all of these people that's related get into the same offices? Oh, this person is the deputy mayor. Oh, this person is the BEP of the mayor. This person is the HEP of the mayor. Brothers-in-laws, brothers, spouses, everybody just fleecing New York City for all of their money.
Announcement that her husband, Schools Chancellor David Banks, would leave later on this month.
Meanwhile,
the feds have charged a former Adams staffer with witness tampering and destroying evidence. Mohammed Bahi, who resigned Monday as the mayor's liaison to the Muslim community, is accused of encouraging a businessman to solicit illegal straw donations from 4 of the businessman's employees and then lie to the FBI about it. Last night, during a reception at Gracie Mansion, a fired-up Mayor Adams insisted that he's innocent.
I didn't do a damn thing wrong, and I'm not going to surrender to anyone telling me that I did something wrong.
How many of y'all believe that Eric Adams is, because listen, they could be 100% finessing him and setting him up and saying that, oh, he did something that he wasn't supposed to do. And only all of the people around him did something wrong, not him. How many of y'all actually believe, how many of y'all actually believe that Eric Adams is absolutely, positively clean as a whistle as he continues to go, and fight these charges? Let me ask y'all another question. How many of y'all believe that Eric Adams should probably take a plea deal?
The mayor also announced that Deputy Mayor Maria Torres Springer, who helped develop his housing plan, will take the place of Wright as first deputy mayor. She has more than 20 years of experience in city government. Adams also admitted that some of the recent personnel changes may have come from suggestions made by Governor Hochul. Reporting live from City Hall,
Nowhere near that administration. I wouldn't touch New York City for the next 10 years with a 10-foot pole unless I was clean as a whistle. No way I would touch that administration. And then last but not least, Tiffany Henyard. Why is she so colorful all the time? Why she got to bring attention to herself? Has anybody ever taught Tiffany Henyard how she's supposed to dress professionally and that you're not supposed to present yourself as a rainbow or a flamingo when you're doing city business? That is just not cute, and it does bring more attention to you unnecessarily, especially when people are questioning your leadership. But anyways, a couple different things happened with Tiffany Henyard. Allegedly, she was served an eviction notice while she was at a meeting, but then she also pulled up to a different board meeting after she closed her board meeting in order to make sure that she let the people know that the trustees are not operating above board.
New here at 10, some new drama in Dalton. There were dueling village meetings tonight, one held by Mayor Tiffany Henyard, the other by a majority of Dalton trustees in a separate location. And NBC5's Regina Waldrop is there reporting that the trustees tonight got a surprise visitor.
2 agendas, 2 meetings in different locations. It was a little confusing for some residents, but the meeting here at Village Hall canceled after a few minutes because they didn't have a quorum. In Dalton Monday night, competing village board meetings.
I want to thank my 2 trustees, Trustee Andrew Holmes and Trustee Stan Brown, for showing up.
At Village Hall, Mayor Tiffany Henyard, 2 trustees and some department heads, the meeting canceled.
As you can see, the board did not show up, and these are the things that the residents are tired of. When we sit here and we set a schedule to attend a board meeting, their jobs as legislative councils to show up.
Meanwhile, at Dalton's Field House, a majority of trustees and about 24 residents. Then drama when Henyard shows up at that meeting.
Just to be clear, since y'all were making all that noise, just to be crystal clear, I am here to appoint my police chief, my village.
Trustee Jason House says the meeting was held at the Field House due to ongoing capacity issues at Village Hall.
The Attorney General gave us a binding opinion that meetings over at Village Hall were not legal. They violated the Open Meetings Act.
A Cook County judge has blocked appointments Henyard made to 3 key village posts, including police chief and village administrator.
Those 3 were never presented to the board properly, meaning we should have gotten resumes, background checks.
The next Dalton Village Board meeting happens October 21st.
They should send a camera over there. You know how they do the reality shows, like, I don't know, what's the name of the reality shows? What's the most recent reality shows? Somebody tell me what the most recent reality shows is. Real Housewives of Atlanta or Sunset Settings or something like that. They need to just, like, honestly, Dalton, they would generate more revenue for the city and taxes and everything. And it would probably be very entertaining if they just sent a camera over there and they made it a whole reality show, because the trustees is ignorant, the mayor is ignorant, nobody works together. All you see in these communities that are ran by people that are predominantly black and look like me is chaos and dysfunction. That's what you see happening in Dalton. And I hate to say it, but it's just true. You see chaos and dysfunction taking place, and a lot of these places, they can't never get along. Oh, he violated this, she violated that. The opens meeting asks us opinion, and we gonna shut you down. Listen, bro, until you can reveal whatever it is investigation that you want to reveal, you can do whatever it is that you need to do. At the end of the day, the city still needs to be ran. So whether you like the person or not, you're still governing over a group of people that are suffering. So you could not like her, but that don't mean that you don't have to tolerate her, because you still got to do your job and you still got to remain professional. But because it's just stupid. It's just all dumb.